Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking about that amazing day that Halo or Xbox is having with Halo. Sadly, PlayStation is still beta. So, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely helps out the show. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be fun. Yeah. So, Halo Infinite review scores are coming out, sitting at about an 86 right now. Sorry to say, but that is terrible. I thought it would be a little bit better than that. No, I'm just joking. 87 or no buy, you know what I mean? No, it's at least got to be an 88 for it to be a day one purchase. So I don't know. I made it on time. Nice, Seth. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so that's a little disappointing, man. I thought the Halo was going to be the best game ever. I thought it was going to be like 100, a straight 10 out of 10. I mean, it did get a few 10s, but then Microsoft, when are they going to learn? Stop sending review code to the PlayStation freaking sites, man. Those guys are going to hate on your game and drag your score down, man. Like, the only reason it didn't get drugged down with freaking Forza Horizon 5 is because everybody loves racing games. What a shocker. No, I'm just joking. So, yeah, I did watch John Linneman's video on that today. Pretty impressive. Like, I think it looks good. He did a really good job at showing you everything that has the Halo has to offer. That's impressive, man. 4K 60 frames a second. Well, dynamic. Let's be fair. It's dynamic. Or 1440p 120 frames a second, and it was like right up around 100 or whatever. That is freaking pretty impressive for an open world setting for Halo Infinite to even come close to hitting 120 frames a second. That's pretty interesting. I mean, like, you would not catch Sony trying to do something like that, period. I mean, we'll be lucky if we ever see 120 frames per second game from Sony. Like, that's just probably not even in their vocabulary. They're like, no, we can't make it look pretty at 120 frames a second. But I'm not even gonna lie, guys, from the beginning of this generation till now, PlayStation 5 has literally had me worried about what we can expect going forward with games with games for this generation, man. Like, their best games that they're bringing out are 30 frames a second in their quality mode. Like, I'm like, wow, dude. Like, wow. Like, that to me, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, why are we still stuck at 30 frames a second with PlayStation first party titles, especially when the PlayStation 5 is more than double that of the PlayStation 4 Pro? Why are we stuck? Why can't those games look as good as they did on PlayStation 4 Pro, but at 60 frames a second? Like, I'm like, they've had me worried. So worried. In fact, I've completely been like worried about, just the prospect of how the heck is freaking Horizon Forbidden West going to run. Like, I've honestly genuinely been worried about how that game's going to run. Metacritic will go up. There's still more reviews that haven't been posted. Halo 9. Can't wait for Halo. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not a fan of Halo anyway. I don't really care what the score is. People who are excited for it still seem to be enthusiastic, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of good stuff about it. A lot of people are happy about it. What's up, Frog? That Forbidden West was looking and saying, yes, it was. So they like, right after all the scores went up, Guerrilla Games posted another thing about Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm telling you, man, even at 30 frames a second, like, that looks pretty smooth. Like, I think I'm going to play that at 30 frames a second. I want my beautiful visuals when it comes to that game. I want to be able to see exactly how good that's going to be. Ghost Legit, what's up, man? Metacritic isn't even reliable. Look at The Last of Us 2. 93. It got a user score of 5. Yeah, for real. Combat Evolved brought me back to gaming. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Yes, it did look really good today, man. I'm excited for Horizon Forbidden West. I need to stop watching stuff on it because I want to just experience that. PlayStation 5 games are all about eye candy, not performance, but they still look decent at 1440p when that option is available, because it's not always an option you get. Yeah, that's very true. What's up, Zay? How you doing, man? Oh, not much, man. We're just hanging out. I will be on Forbidden West when I get done with Elden Ring. I'm buying them both. I'm gonna try to like co-play them at the same time, dude. Oh my gosh. What's up, Primetime Player? How you guys doing, man? How are you? And Cool Breeze, how are you doing, my friend? What's the deal? No, dude, PlayStation's beta. PlayStation beta. PlayStation beta launch some damn games soon before Xbox just runs away with the generation while they're not looking. No, I'm just joking. So guys, today's been kind of awesome for Xbox. It's been really good. It's been really good for the Halo team, for 343. At least they can feel vindicated. At least they can feel vindicated right now with what the scores are right now. I say that's more than fine. I mean, me personally, honestly, I was expecting to see a 90. I'm not even going to lie. I was expecting it to be a 90. I was expecting people to just gush over it because, oh gosh, it's Halo and everything. So when it's getting like an 86, that sounds like people are really, really like going hard on it, to tell you the truth. Severin Evans, I'm an Xbox fan, but I can't deny the games PlayStation exclusives put out. They are masterpieces, while Xbox not so much yet. Halo and Forza are great, but we're already had Halo 20 years. We'll see, but like for somebody like me that's been a PlayStation guy forever and coming to Xbox, over the last 5 years, they're pretty new to me, man. I don't think I've never completed any of the Halo games. So this will be the first one that I actually play. And sadly, guys, I have made the decision to not review Halo Infinite. Right when it comes out, I'm going to take my time with that game and try to and just experience that. It's an open world game. I'll probably do a first impressions on it, but as in terms of like doing a full review, I'm going to take my time and do it when I'm done. And Forza, since the original Xbox, have they released the multiplayer for The Last of Us 2, or is that still broken 2 years later? I think they've changed I think they've went in a direction to where that's going to be a full game. Got review bombed because of the far right, and crybabies couldn't stand their precious Joe getting killed. Team Abbey Golf Club. Team Abbey. Shaq Fu. It is woke trash. Ghost Legit. I'm on all the platforms, and I know Sony has had some good games, but guys, while we're on this subject, I was just thinking about this a minute ago. Like when I fell in love with PlayStation, to me was Gran Turismo. PlayStation to me was SOCOM. PlayStation to me was God of War. PlayStation to me was, Jack and Daxter. I Ratchet and Clank back then too, but Siphon Filter. All of these other games to me that were amazing. Like those were the games that I grew up on. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, honestly, PlayStation 4 was a pretty decent generation, but I don't think I've played anything on the PlayStation 4 that really captures the essence of why I love PlayStation from the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 generation. PlayStation 3, that too, man, that was a real hit and miss for me. I mean, but at least I did get a SOCOM game there. Even though they took it in a different direction, I was still kind of okay with that. A lot of the Infamous came out in the PlayStation 3 generation, and that was completely new. Those were new IP that they brought out to it. And I look back at the PlayStation 3 generation and I'm just like, wow, man, wow, where did like really, like I really don't have any really, really super good fond memories of any games, really. I mean, like God of War 3 was great. God of War Ascension was all right, but dang, man, I don't know, man. Like it's kind of hard to look back and like really think about, like, wow, dude, like PlayStation 1 and 2 were literally the best generations PlayStation's ever had. I'm not saying that I didn't like PlayStation 4 games. They were great, but they just weren't what I expected, what I had expected or what I envisioned that I would be getting from Sony. Through they got rid of so many of my favorite games that I was just like, wow, man. I mean, I'm glad that PlayStation was trying something new, but at the same time, they get rid of a lot of my more favorite than God of War. Like SOCOM was way more was a way more important game for me than God of War was, if that makes sense. Like God of War 2 was probably my favorite one out of all of them, but I do like the newest one. My hate for The Last of Us 2 had nothing to do with Joel being killed. I'll be the judge when I get my hands on Halo and not tripping off Metacritic. Yeah, exactly. I agree, dude. I'm actually the exact opposite. I'm an Xbox guy owning both the PS5 and Series X, and everything on PlayStation's new to me. Yeah, see, and that's where it is. I mean, like you're gonna appreciate the new stuff a lot more because it's like it's new to you. You haven't been through all that. And the thing with PlayStation is all the freaking games that I loved when I was playing PlayStation, dude, they've gotten rid of so many of those franchises and gotten rid of so many of those freaking developers. And I'm like, really? You're gonna get rid of Evolution Studios and you're gonna buy Housemark? Like Housemark, bro? Like seriously? I think Evolution Studios was a far greater asset than Housemark is ever gonna be. Ever gonna be for PlayStation. I mean, Blue Point, that was a good buy. Um, the other, I mean, like Nixus, that's a good buy for them. Seeing that they're going to start bringing those games to PC, but really, man, Housemark over Evolution Studios or Japan Studios. I mean, like, really, dude, really, you're going to get rid of good, proven developers and then replace them with Housemark, man. Like, I'm not saying Housemark is a bad developer. Like, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I would have bought every Evolution Studios game hand over fist every day they freaking launched. Housemark, I will probably never buy another Housemark game ever. I don't think I'll ever buy another Housemark. Let's see what this is. Shaq 2. For me, it wasn't the fact that Joel got killed. It was how he got killed. A guy who was so untrusting of someone playing injured. He ran them over. He isn't just going to introduce himself to strangers. Carla Boger, Sony fans do not understand what copyright is. They think Sony owned Deathloop copyright due to do it come out on the PS5 first. Oh yeah, they're delusional, man. That's definitely going to come to Xbox, and it's probably going to be 4K 60 frames a second when it gets there. Drew, we don't review Halo. We finished the fight clip up. What? Drew, we don't review Halo. We finished the fight clip up. Yeah. But we can all agree that 2022 is packed with awesome games for both consoles. Yes, I do go by their logic. Nintendo owned the copyright of Final Fantasy and Castlevania. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I haven't owned a PlayStation since the PS2. Wow. I mean, I've had all the Xboxes, Ghost, but I never really cared about Xbox first party. Like I seriously never did. I didn't even really start playing a lot of first person shooters until the beginning of last generation. Well, I mean, I did buy Killzone Shadowfall, but that was the first Killzone I'd ever played. So, and I mean, you got to forgive me. I mean, like they were pretty slim picking on the launch of PlayStation. It was either Knack or Killzone, man, and I was going with Killzone. I'm primarily a PC gamer myself. Only buy consoles for convenience and exclusives. Don't deny all the platforms have certain games I want to play right now, though Xbox is more exciting. Oh man, the first three SOCOM games, I liked 3 too. A lot of people say that 3 wasn't that great, but I really loved those first 3 games. They were freaking great, man. I loved them. For me personally, anyways. Now that I think of it, I'm not sure if I completed any Sony games. I would argue PS4 generation was one of the most dominant generations I've witnessed in 30 plus years as a gamer. That's not because everything they did was gold. It's because everything Xbox did. Yeah, exactly. PlayStation 4 was. I completely agree with that, but I don't think that it was dominant just because of the output. Like you said, I think it was definitely more of Xbox screwing up that really pushed them over the edge. That really pushed them over the edge. Halo Infinite will most likely end up at 87 tonight. It's gotta be 90 or no buy, man. 90 or no buy, dude. Halo needs to be a 90, dude. I'm just joking. My dad still has the 80 gig fat 80 PS. Nice. Times change. I did enjoy Demon's Souls. Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart was a decent game. I got burned by Godfall though. Still angry. I paid $70 for. Dude, everybody's going to be angry when they download that Godfall demo and like, what is this, man? I thought it was going to be the whole game. They're like, oh no, you can upgrade right here. Push this button right here and put your credit card number in. You can upgrade that. Wow, dude, I got way behind. Okay, there's YT Shadow saying hi, checking in. It's nice to have you here, my friend. Frog, why do you hate called Vanguard? Because it's garbage. Because it's woke trash. It's complete garbage. Story doesn't make any sense. None of that shit needed to be there. It was the most stupid freaking Call of Duty I've ever played in my life. And before that, it was Call of Duty Cold War, man. I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just falling off of the Call of Duty thing just because I don't know, man. Like Vanguard did not sit well with me. I had that nostalgic feeling for World War II, the last one that came out that they did, and I was like, yeah, this game's great. Like I love that freaking game. And then Call of Duty Vanguard comes out and it's just woke trash. It's garbage. The whole thing is just stupid. The story doesn't make sense. There's just nothing to do. Yeah, I got about halfway into that and I was just like, I can't play this no more. It's not even fun. Only problem with loving those old IPs is it's just nostalgia. If they remade or made newer versions of those IPs, it wouldn't feel the same. I mean, people love the backwards compatibility, but don't play. I do play a lot of my backward compatible stuff. Halo Infinite has become a flop. Hopefully, they come through on the campaign part. I don't know, man. From the way it sounds, YT Shadow, it sounds like people are actually kind of happy with this new Halo. I bought a PS4 just to play Bloodborne, and my PC broke, and just made it my main gaming platform till I actually got the parts. Took a while though. I cannot believe Sony is releasing Spider-Man again. However, I really feel this gen Sony right now doing themselves. Yeah, dude, they're not. They're not. I mean, was it smart of them to completely like delay all of their freaking heavy hitter games this year? Like, was that a smart move? If I was them, I'd have been like, no, you guys have already had like 10 years to build this game. Like, get it done now. Like, we don't care about your whiny little freaking. That's the thing, man. Sony, the corporation kind of needs to put their foot down on these developers, man. Taking 5 years to build these games. I mean, like everybody sits here and says the PlayStation's so great, but dude, we waited literally till what 2014 for like a really actually good game from them. Oh, let's see, Cabbage. I cannot believe Sony is. Oh yeah, Ghost legit. This man is a gamer. People, nice. I want a new MotorStorm. Yeah, dude, MotorStorm would be great. I love Pacific Rift. I had so much fun with my friends. Man, dude, those games were so freaking good, dude. Just the things that like the Evolution Studios could do with their racing games, man, it was fun. It was entertaining. It was they were always fun to play. Now I'm not. I mean, like Evolution Studios did put out that gosh dang it, what was that one? Onrush. I mean, I wasn't like the biggest fan of Onrush, but it was all right. I mean, I would have much rather had like racing and stuff, but I don't know. That was the thing. They took a chance with it, didn't pan out, whatever. I mean, I liked I was expecting it to be like, MotorStorm, but it just did not turn out to be like that. Sony fans believe that Sony owned the copyright to Deathloop because it came out on PS5. Yeah. I was doing some research, and all it would take for Sony to lose the rights to Spider-Man is for them to not produce a movie. Since the Avengers are done, what will happen? Sony could lose Spidey. Dude, Spider-Man's in freaking Fortnite on Xbox, bro. I mean, we get Spider-Man on Fortnite, but we can't get him in freaking Avengers. That's kind of dumb. It's because of the movie coming out. They're adding some skins. So, oh, I see. Gosh, man, you can buy this whole thing for $70 and get some new skins, man. Halo Infinite is not a flop, dumbass. 87 is the same as Spider-Man. I know, dude. You know I'm joking, right, Sergio, dude? I'm just being facetious, bro. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, man, and pretend I'm a pony. No, dude. Halo Infinite in '87, that's freaking pretty damn good. Oh, Spidey is Sony ain't happening. Shaq, Sony releasing Spider-Man again, a money grab smash. I know it's already been on sale like 3 times since it came out. Now they want to sell it again for full price. They're like, oh yeah, man, this one's got 2 new skins. When you got so many great IPs like Sony and Nintendo, you evolve, not stay stagnant without Killzone death. We wouldn't have gotten Horizon. I'd rather new IPs than the same ones. Oh yeah, say the games in the 80s. That's kind of what I was. That's kind of why I was just being funny about about the 87, dude. I'm like, no, man, it's got to be 90 now. It's got to be 90s. PlayStation has some good games, but not all games are top notch. Like some people want to make them seem. Not all Xbox games are banger either. Yeah. Halo Infinite gets high skills every time, or high scores every time. Doesn't mean much. Halo, I mean in general. Can't wait to get ripped into Halo. Yeah. Man. Oh, I mean, all this vaping. Sony only owns the movie rights to Spider-Man, which they can lose if they don't pump out movies yearly. Yeah. Would the region trick work for it? No, not for Halo. I think it launches at like 1 a.m. in the morning. I don't get the whole Spider-Man fandom. Don't care for the character in general. Don't like Spider-Man either. Oh boy, man, better not let the Dreamcast guy hear that. He'll freak out on you. I'm here, y'all. PlayStation Beta. Look at how many PS5s have been sold. Don't ask me when the last time I played it was. Gosh. I know Xbox Series S is still outselling PlayStation 2 to 1. Just wait for Deathloop to be showing Xbox and PC as platform, then lose Sony fans. We'll learn that copyright laws don't care about their pony feelings. Yeah. Xbox would love for Sony not to have Spider-Man because they lose in the battle. Why? How are they losing the battle, dude? I don't get your guys' thinking, man. Like, both consoles are freaking good. They both have stuff to play, stuff to hang. Yeah, dude. I don't understand the thinking about that. Nothing against Spider-Man. I think the games are decent as well. I don't rate them as highly as some folks, though. Yeah, I mean, I thought they were fun games. They were definitely they were definitely fun to play. What was that? Family Life Mob. We need to remake Fighting Force. Which was the original Streets of Rage 4. Oh man, this whole conversation got away from me. Got mostly down due to 6-crime law. Oh, it was a joke. I haven't played since Deathloop in September. PlayStation just has better first party. Okay, I'm not that far behind. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of that. Cruel Way games. I'm so pumped for Halo campaign. I got these killing spree in Halo Infinite, double kill, triple kill, overkill. On all the same match today. Nice. I love the PS4, but my God, this thing. Yeah, dude, it was so loud. Insomniac was one of the best studios out there. Insomniac is pretty dang good at what they do, man. They are pretty good at what they do. They make games that are aimed for teens. They are really fun to play. To be completely honest with you, Spider-Mans are probably my favorite ones that they made. I do like Ratchet and Clank, but just not as much as I like Spider-Man. And you know, Ratchet and Clank is from an older generation for me. The outcry if it got a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Michael Does Life exposed Halo Infinite. Okay, well, I'm glad. Well, his opinion doesn't matter to a lot of people. It was a joke. I haven't played since Deathloop in September. If Sony had Batman, I would be pretty upset about exclusivity, but you can keep Spider Man. Yeah, Michael Does Live. Wiggino Mets, what's up, man? Vanguard is the first COD I skipped. Man, I kick myself every single day. I wish I would have skipped that game, dude. I wish I would have skipped that one. Why y'all shitting on Spider-Man? They are great games. I wish they would make another Arkham Batman game. No, nobody's. I'm not crapping on Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's definitely better than Ratchet and Clank for sure. All the screenshots of Halo on Twitter have me dying to play it. Yeah, dude, we still got 2 more days. 2 more days. Got a bunch. It got a bunch of 10 out of 10. I know. I think got mostly down due to the sex crime lawsuit. Yeah. Modern Warfare 2019 is the last good. Yeah, that's the last one that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that one. Like I thought it was great. Call of Duty is done. The great times for this franchise are over. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, especially if they're going to continue in this like little woke way, man. I'm like, why? Well, I didn't complete any PlayStation 4 games with all platinums and stuff, but I did complete a lot of PlayStation 1 games and PlayStation 2 games. Halo multiplayer is good and extreme fun. Halo Infinite is half baked. Seems pretty baked to me, bro. Seems pretty good. I mean, I can kind of understand now the way that people are kind of like talking about the Halo Infinite and the way that the story is designed. Like you're supposed to play that game as a single player and not a co-op. You're supposed to feel like you're kind of one man army against the whole freaking thing. Like that's the way that game is designed, and that's pretty much the way I'm gonna play it. That's the way I want to play it. Finance, Apple is looking to purchase Sony Pictures so Sony can lose Spider-Man if something like that happens. Sony always does that. Why care now? Someone go watch Tobey Maguire movies and you'll understand. I do hear a rumor of Sony getting BioShock as an exclusive. That would be a huge get. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Let them take their time. Damn, don't want rush AAA games. We believe in generations. VRR launch, auto upgrade to PS5, all lies. No okay. And launching Spider-Man in consecutive years. Oh, and $70 a game. No favor. Yeah, no favors. What else? Yes, tell the devs to rush the games so that you can get Xbox quality. I don't really necessarily think that the quality is that big of a gap, Shaq. I do not think that the quality is that big of a gap, man. My opinion, Battlefield 2042 is garbage. Call of Duty Vanguard is garbage, and both of those games should not have been released this year. I concur. Gaming Fire, are you going to rebuy GTA 5 next gen? Yes. It depends, man. Like it seriously depends. I might pick it up, but I didn't pick up the GTA freaking remasters or whatever they did for three Vice City and Andreas. After I just downloaded it and played it for a minute and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm just not into the character as a concept, man. But if you like it, more power to you. Enjoy, man. Cabbage, stop that again. They fired him the next day. I guarantee it would have took Microsoft longer. Why? Microsoft would have probably got rid of him pretty quick too. I think Microsoft and Sony probably would have got rid of him within 24 hours. Like I think Sony did an amazing job with that, and there was no like there was no questioning, there was no minimizing stuff. They just simply got rid of him, man, and that is perfect for me. That was more than enough for me. Like I feel good about that. Tobey Maguire movies. Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans are definitely my favorite. I play a ton of backwards compatible games. I don't know if any Microsoft pedos, and neither do. So until we do, yeah. Which one do you think is better, Xbox Series X or Xbox? Clearly the Xbox Series X. I mean, the Xbox Series S is a good machine too, though. The real YT Shadow, even if they did fire the guy, he was still in senior position. Yeah, it's definitely not good optics in him wearing that PlayStation shirt when he's trying to seduce that little boy, man. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, you like PlayStation? I like PlayStation. Oh, yeah? Well, I work at PlayStation. Oh, really? Gee, George. Of course, you know, they probably hiding it. Not you, Frog. I went, oh, YT Shadow. I thought you were talking about me. I was just being funny about that whole thing, Cercio. Oh, dang. Or crazy idea, but just I'm all about the facts. What are the facts? Do you think Crossfire X drops Friday? I think Crossfire X probably dropped 12/29. That was what I was kind of. That's what I was kind of seeing. I'm thinking like 12/29. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you, Michael. Halo Infinite. Halo's gonna be great. I'm excited about it. So, guys, I am hearing that we're looking at a freaking 10 to 15 hour campaign. How does everybody sit with that, dude? How does everybody feeling with that? If you ever lose Spider-Man IP, who's going to make a quality game? Do you think? I wonder if I do wonder. Back to your question, Joe. I do wonder if Crossfire X is going to drop on Friday, or not Friday, but the 29th. It might get announced. You know, a game at the Game Awards, and then drop it on the 29th of this month. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Okay, why are you sad, my friend? PlayStation is literally staying stagnant lately. All the new stuff was greenlit under the previous leadership, maybe even including Returnal. Hey, Octavio, how you doing, man? PlayStation 1 Pedo. Zero Pedo. No Xbox games are pretty good, though. Most Xbox games are pretty good, though. I think they are. I think for the most part, everything that I've played, you know, on the Xbox, I've enjoyed my time with it. I've had a pretty decent run with recent Microsoft games. Halo 5, not so much. I didn't finish Halo 5 just because, like, the part I'm on right now is like really, really dumb, dude. It's just dumb. So I just deleted it off my hard drive. Sony ever loses the Spider-Man IP, who's going to make the quality of Spider-Man games as Insomniac? I don't think Sony would allow Insomniac to do multiplat, so get ready for Activision Spider-Man. The one Spider-Man, that Spider-Man 2 that came out back in the day, that was a pretty fun game. And the ones on GameCat or GameCube, those were pretty good too. Okay, Cabbage Dude, what's up? We do a Dreamcast guy. Yeah, I'm so scared now. He's gonna rant. His wall of virginity, man. Farm Life Mob. We need to. Oh yeah, I read that. We need to make the fighting game Fighting Force, which was the original Streets of Rage. I'm just stating the scores 100%. It's pretty much subjective in terms of Spider-Man because there's been good Spider-Man games before Insomniac Spider-Man. I believe that too. I do believe that. I think the ones on the PlayStation 3, or was it PlayStation 2? PlayStation 2 had a good one. The one that you could like use both triggers and like throw your webs out that way. That was freaking cool, man. Dude, will you just stop defending a pervert already? It's not a good look. I know. And remember the development hell the last Guardian went through? Yeah. I think YT Shadow blocked me. I don't see his comments defending him. Why would he block you, Who Gadget? Exactly. He's that twisted up in a plastic box. He's defending Peter. Nobody should be defending that scumbag, dude. Like it really is unfortunate that the dude worked for Sony. It really is. And I don't blame Sony for that. I blame society, bro, for those kind of people existing. Like they shouldn't be existing. Like what the hell is wrong with dude? Adults should be protecting children, man. They should be protecting them. Sony hired him. They did something wrong. Oh, I checked it too, but it's just a Batman Arkham clone with a Spider-Man. It's also technically can't Rocksteady just do it. Nobody's, YT Shadow. Here's the thing, though. Nobody is saying that Sony did something wrong. Is what we're saying is the dude working for Sony, bro. It's bad optics, man. Bad PR. Now that happened, it's just the PR of it. And if people would just stop talking about it, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But the PR, yeah, dude, it does kind of look bad. What's up? Come in. What you bring me for food?
Try this.
What'd you do? Just cut them in half?
I cut that one in half to try it.
They're pretty good. A little warm.
Duh.
Sony hired him. First Spider-Man was good story, but had too much padding and side missions. And the fact that you got to beat it twice. Miles Morales, you literally have to beat that game twice to platinum it. How do I benefit? Adams. They have been making Spider-Man games before Arkham Asylum. Did he tell Sony he was a pedo? No. Sony should have just known with their infinite wisdom. I'm joking, man. Like it just sucks. It really does suck, dude. That's going to be attributed to PlayStation like that. That really does suck, and it is really unfortunate that PlayStation is going to be the brunt of many jokes going forward. White Shadow, when did you work for a company and some shady shit? It does not reflect badly upon your business. It is what it is, man. Just stop it already. Yeah. Can't wait to play Horizon Forbidden West 6 months after launch on PS5. True 4K, 100 FPS, RT. I know. IGN gave Halo campaign a 9. Yeah. I thought they would have cranked out another 10 for him, man. Serious. The one IGN gave him a 9, but the rest of them were giving it an 8. Yeah, dude, I'm very happy with Sony getting rid of that dude pretty quick, Clay. They did not delay. They got rid of that dude, and that is the best thing to do, because even if that, yeah, get rid of him, man. Get rid of him. You go back and read my codes. Abandoned. Oh yeah. No, it already reemerged, MB. I had a thing on my screen yesterday when I was turning on the PlayStation. It said that we're going to get something really soon. We're going to get something really soon in 2022. They'll let us know for sure. It's been pushed to 2022 though. What are you going to do? Put a monitor on every employee they hire? Yeah, probably, especially if they're high up, dude. Sony had to rush the Amazing Spider-Man movies because they were about to lose the right to the character if they didn't release them by a certain date. Also, he was coercing the person with promises of a PlayStation 5 and was wearing a PlayStation 5 shirt in the video. So he definitely leveraged his position for it, didn't he? Yeah. Just him wearing that damn shirt, dude. That's just so freaking like, oh man. Like literally representing PlayStation as he is doing this stuff, man. So much news and games, and y'all. We talk about a Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank. I know. Oh no, but it reflects badly on. All right, Xbox beta. Which woke game? The only woke game I've been talking about is Call of Duty Vanguard. Better, my bad. You know, dude, what's wrong with you? Just ignore him. Spartan 2, my favorites. Spartan. Oh, Spartan 2, my favorites. I thought you were talking about Spartacus there for a minute. I was like, well, didn't Spartacus die? Whoops. I mean, Spartacus sounds pretty good. You guys saw that thing I posted in Discord, right? That I found on Twitter. That's so bad, dude. If that's real, if that's true, if that's like really leaked, man, that is so terrible, dude. Spartan's gonna die on arrival. I mean, Spartacus is gonna die on arrival. No one ain't buying a PS5 over this unless they know beforehand. But he just ain't listening. I bet some folk wouldn't buy yeah. I mean, there's people out there that would probably see that and be like, "Ooh, man, I'm not buying that." There's people out there that would definitely feel like that, dude. There, you got to believe that. Like, there are Karens everywhere, bro, and Karens would be like, "I ain't buying that, man. Heck no. I need to speak to your manager." God. We believe in the younger generation. Nah, come on, man. Come on. I think the clown blocked me. I don't see his comments defending the. You really can't see any of his comments. Who gadgets? The PlayStation 4 Pro is more powerful than the PlayStation 5 because it got more space being a terabyte. Yeah, no, that. Jake, that's sad. Making a joke about. Jay, I mean, no joke. No, a joke isn't as bad as being a perp because it is physically seducing a mind. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Mr. Train? Sorry I'm way behind, guys. I hope you're still here. I hope you guys are still hanging out, dude. I'm just way behind. Please, forgive. Oh, sheesh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm like way behind. Jackie, off topic. Are you vaping the drag? Yes, I am. This is the Drag X Plus. This one's pretty cool. I used to have the oh gosh, what was it? The Voopoo something, like the bigger box, the original, and then I got the smaller one, and then now I'm on this one. All right, let's see. You want to come blow on my controller? A joke. A joke harms nobody, but your physical actions do quite different. I could see a dad be like, I can see a dad be like, now, Timmy, you go over there and play nice with that man and be sure to come back with a PS5. I know, I'll be sending them over there. Hey guys, why don't you go? Hey, why don't you run over to the George's house and see if he's got any more than PlayStation 5s? Oh, gee, Paul, I don't want to. It's really creepy over there. Just take one for the team, son. Oh gosh, dude, that's so bad. Gosh, dude, that's so bad. Delusional grandeur. You got such a terrible mind. Sony's still winning, so whatever. Yeah, Sony's the best ever. IGN and ACG said about 25 hours. I think it'll be delayed a month. I don't know. What, Halo? Halo will be delayed a month? Do the PS5 controller feature. I don't know. You remember how we taught you how to blow on that controller, right? They're winning and having more first party fact today. What is up with the single player games being so short in this day and age? I don't know, man. Like you would think if they're going to sell you a single player game, then yeah, they should be longer. I don't know, man. Like I do like my games longer for real. I do. I like long games with good stories. That's what keeps me coming back to PlayStation, man. Is like I like those long games, but if everything that is representative of what we saw so far, man, wow, dude, wow. Winning what? Xbox been blowing Sony away this year. Yeah, exactly. Do you not like me making fun of Sony? No, it's like you can't say anything bad about Sony, guys. You forget this is an Xbox Live. This is an Xbox stream. You cannot say anything good or bad about PlayStation, and everything you say about Xbox has to be underneath Sony, or you're gonna catch some slack, bro. Shadows did your oh yeah, Sony still winning, so be happy and go worship your plastic box and little cheerleader. So what's better, apples or oranges? I don't know. I mean, if you cut them both up and you eat them both together, they're actually pretty good, man. That actually apples and oranges go pretty good together. Fire Eggs has me more excited than Halo Infinite campaign. Next year they are too, because Forbidden West looks next gen and looks amazing. I actually bought Microsoft Flight Simulator. I own it. Plays it all the time. So do I. Yeah, I like Flight Simulator, man. I like all the freaking the fighter jets. That once those started dropping in there, it quickly like became like one of my favorite. I like to just get in them planes and fly, but I need to just sit down and actually play it. I haven't played it for a little while. For maybe almost a month now. There's just been so much other stuff coming out that I haven't had time to jump on there and chart another flight and fly as far as I could. But yeah, dude, I love that game. And it'll be something that I play for a long time. Shadow, have a break, kid. You're too emotional for this chat. Why do they get so emotional about the PlayStation, dude? Like nobody's saying really anything bad about PlayStation right now. Like I don't know. You have Forbidden West and God of War, and you trash talk to Xbox saying all they have is Gears, Forza, and Halo, but all you brag about is Horizon Forbidden West and God of War. I know. Whatever happened to Ratchet and Clank, man? Returnal. Let's hear some more about Returnal. Let's see how great it is. What a glorious day for Xbox, Microsoft. Every single pony is going bonkers. Yeah, love to see it. I smell his hip pussy. I'll tell you what though, man, if that campaign is really only like 10 hours, I mean, yeah, dude, I'm gonna have the same energy that I had with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, man. I don't know. Yeah, 10 hours seems a little bit short for what Halo Infinite should be. I think it should be longer than 10 hours for sure. What glorious I smell hypocrisy. Okay, but what is Sony winning at Shadow? Nothing that matters to a gamer consumer. The Master Chief, you're still a clown for saying no co-op on Halo campaign is not a big deal. I don't see. I'm not a big Halo fan, so I don't really know if it is a big deal or not. To me, I'm kind of okay with the way that it's launching because I'm going to play it single player anyways. I wasn't planning on playing. I like to play my single player games single player because whenever I play co-op or anything like that, it always just ruins the experience for me because I like to take my time and really enjoy what I'm doing, and I like to dawdle a lot and look at the visuals and see the world and play around and stuff. When I'm playing with somebody else, I feel like I'm rushing through everything. So I'm happy that it's not launching with co-op because that means nobody's going to be trying to play it with me, and I'm going to be happy. And I got at least 6 months to beat it, so so that's good. But I would definitely jump back in there and play it again with somebody else for sure. It isn't a big deal for me, and millions keep on crying. He blocks anyone he can't counter. How are we going bonkers? Because, man, you guys are freaking out about it. Why are you guys freaking out about it, dude? Halo's a good game. It's a good experience. Well, okay. I've played the online multiplayer on it, and I think it's good. I think it feels good. If that's how it translates over to the campaign, yeah, it's going to be fine. Oh my gosh, it's sad. Really, hopefully he wasn't on the debate team. Master Chief, as a dying aspect of gaming, the sooner you accept it, the reality, the better it will be. I kind of believe and feel that the way that this Halo Infinite campaign is laid out is to be experienced single player. I feel like from what people are saying, if it's only like 10 hours or whatever, if you're playing co-op, you're going to get through that even quicker. You blocked me too, I think. Gadgets, pretty much. Nah. Master Chief. Can you block a mod? If so, blocked me as well. I don't know. John is the man. Who? Are you blocking everybody, YT Shadow? Are you blocking everybody, dude? Try harder. Let's see. Let's see if he's going to say it. I scroll all the way down here. Don't have any, so you're good. Shadow, are you blocking everybody, dude? Boring. I did like The Last of Us 2 story. I thought it was fine. Both consoles are equally as good as the other. I don't see a point in console wars. I own both, and last gen still haven't been able to get a PS5 or Xbox S. Walter was able to get an Xbox today. They had one at Walmart. They were supposed to be doing these consoles in freaking store, like right now. I would go to the store and see if they have one. Okay, guys, I have just decided to scroll all the way down, man. If there was a question that you guys asked and I scrolled all the way down through it, just ask it again. I'm going to try to stay caught up with the conversation. Actually, it's not boring. The Last of Us 2 is exciting from start to finish. I played from beginning to end at least 5 times. It's like oranges and apples. Some like apples don't mean they're better than oranges. I will not. Okay. Pretty soon, YT Shadow will not be able to see anyone's comments except for frogs. Oh, gosh, man. I have both PS5 and Series X and PC. I don't need to buy anything but a Switch for Kirby. I want that game for absolutely no reason. Because nothing else to play. Everything is subjective. King, you just described my 20s LOL, and that and GTA 3 and 4 was well as mini golf, just as high as Pilot's launch. Nah, I'm not gonna block YT Shadow. Frog. Sony went from Sackboy to Boy Sack. Oh yeah, you can pick up Xbox Series S more likely. No, I dude, Walter got one today, man. Walter, yeah, Walter. You guys know Walter. He comes here all the time. He actually scored himself a Series X, man. He said he just walked into Walmart and they had one. And he meant nothing. LOL. I like gaming on my PC. Better graphics, better frame rates, performance, customization. And we get both Xbox and PlayStation games, so we're winning here. Yeah. Let's see. LOL. Love you too. Oh, gee, thanks. All right. Wow, dude, I really started getting far again. Dang it. One of the loaded fully tappable playing Xbox. PlayStation, I'm not sure why people are struggling to get new systems. I've literally managed to get 3 of each for friends and family. Jackie says, I can get the S, but not the X. I would rather hold off. I'm in the UK. Oh, yeah, that's here in the States that they're selling them at like Walmart and stuff. Evans, but it's a lot more expensive, and unless you're tech savvy, PC gaming isn't for everyone. Next year is going to be far better than this year. Starting out with Dying Light 2 and the new Horizon Zero Dawn is an awesome start. Yes. Does anybody know what's coming out in January? I haven't really seen a lot of stuff. You know, there's nothing to pre-order on the Xbox for January, so I'm just wondering, is there like nothing planned for January? Is January going to be that month that we can just sit back and freaking play all the games that we already got? I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. If you can get your hand on X, I'll buy it from you. I need to get cool skin for the Series X. I'm thinking of an all white one. Nice. Has no games. I think Crossfire X will be released this December, or do you think they'll wait till next year? I'm thinking December. I'm thinking I do kind of feel like that cryptic message that they said was going to be December. Gunk looks interesting. I will definitely download the Gunk on Game Pass and play that. He played 4 Sex of Horizon and said it was yeah. I'm sad because I planned to build a PC when COVID hit. Then the GPU crisis happened. Used to be Elden Ring till it got delayed. Yes, you're right. That's right. It was supposed to be January. I also don't have a micro center in South Carolina. Scorn Crossfire X, I believe. I think Scorn was coming out in on Game Pass. There's going to be 4 games launched or announced that are coming to Game Pass PC at the Game Awards. I was in the same boat. Ended up getting Series X and LG OLED instead of having to get a PC. YT Shadow's favorite game is Twitter. Forza just wasn't fun for me, but racing fan really like cars in general. I can see why they like it. When is Stalker 2 launching? April, I believe. I live in Georgia, and we have a micro center here in Atlanta. April. What's up, Ken? How you doing, man? What's up, Andrew? So I've decided to keep my PS5 and just buy used discs. It's probably a smart way to go. You'll probably be able to find them pretty quick. I was hoping Exo Machina. Actually, Ken, if you just buy one at GameStop and then trade it in within 7 days, I think you'll be fine. I was hoping release this year. It was going to be there. Oh yeah, best looking game of the year. That's that one with the shiny mechs and stuff. I remember that one now. Yeah, dude, I thought that was supposed to launch. And what was that other one? Bright Memory or something. Oh man, since this will be my first official PlayStation, all the old games will be new to me. You can come to GA in a couple hours. Microsoft here. Have any GPUs? Crossfire X. I do like Forza 5 a lot. Well, I enjoy Mario Kart more. Yeah, I played the Siege of Paris DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, dude, I that was probably my favorite DLC out of the 2. I liked the other one, the Wrath of Druids, but not as much as the Siege of Paris. Siege of Paris, Bright Memory Infinite. That's the one I was thinking about. Yes. They announce all these games and then we don't hear anything about them for so long, and then I'm just like, dude, I forget some of them, man. I'm gonna have to start getting I'm gonna have to get like a little whiteboard and write them all down as they announce them, and then when I buy them, I just erase them. Gosh, man. Because every time I make a video, you guys are like, well, you forgot about this one and this one and this one and this one. And I'm like, sorry, I forgot. I'm an old man, dude. I forget shit sometimes if I don't write it down. I share it because it's fun. You don't have a big racing, you don't have to be a big racing fan to enjoy it. Some of the best games of all time are racing games like Need for Speed Carbon and Burnout Revenge. Yeah, I agree with that. Racing games are always like my go-to games. Like I can always just sit down and play racing games no matter what. There's a bunch of stuff to collect. It's a beautiful game. Just try it. Take out the pleasure. And there's a couple. Scorn, Crossfire X, and Bright Memory Infinite could come in January to February. That's right. Need for Speed Underground, Carbon, or the Burnout series when you literally have crash mode. Yeah. Yeah, D&D February. No, that's March. That Tiny Tina's, I think that's March. King Thrash Gaming, Volcano and Halo Infinite. Already came out on PC. Yeah, it did. Just when is it going to come out on the freaking Xbox? Oh. All right, guys. Oh, this is going to be a short stream tonight. I'm going to play some more video games. I got a lot of plan to do on a couple of games. So did Joe Fender do a video on it? Which one? That Bright Memory? I don't know. A lot of games soon. Can't wait for that. Can't have for a consistent release schedule for sure. PC you can use. Play them. I recommend them highly, especially Burnout Revenge. I think you can get one of the Burnouts, not just Burnout Paradise, but I think you can get Burnout Revenge on the Xbox. But all right, guys, I'm gonna eat some dinner and play some video games. I will see you guys later. Good stream. Enjoyed it. Hopefully catch you next time. Yeah, I usually try to go on about the same time. I try to, anyways. I'm going to keep trying to be around like 5 o'clock or whatever. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good night, man. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.